There's something in the air on Tyneside, something that's not in the papers, nor in the official statements. This isn't just another signing or a player rumored in the market. It's a different kind of atmosphere, as if a decision had been made by someone far above football's backstage dealings. Something that goes well beyond standard pre-season negotiations. Those who know how to read the signs are well aware. This kind of strategic silence usually comes just before something major, and in this case it could completely shift the direction of Newcastle United's season. While the players are working hard at the training grounds in Austria, preparing for another intense Premier League campaign in European football, one detail behind the scenes has quietly emerged. A detail that involves not just the future of an important figure, but also a direct message from the very top of the club, the kind of order rarely seen with such firmness and clarity. And from what we understand, this message is intended to completely protect one of Newcastle's most valuable assets. Before we dive into this exclusive information that could significantly impact Newcastle United's future, now is the perfect time to subscribe to the channel. Here, you'll stay up to date with everything going on behind the scenes at St. James Park with trustworthy content, sourced from reliable outlets like E-News, and delivered with the passion of someone who lives every moment of the club. Hit that subscribe button and join us for this pivotal update. Now, back to what's unfolding behind the scenes. The club is clearly building a strategy not just to compete, but to establish a strong and lasting squad. The signing of Anthony Elanga from Nottingham Forest already shows that Newcastle are looking for more than just high-profile names. They're after pieces that fit into a long-term vision. And in the midst of it all, another name that's been frequently mentioned in English football circles has resurfaced: Hugo Ekitike. The plan is bold: keep what's best and add even more firepower up front. And now comes the most impactful part of this story, the revelation of an order that came directly from Yasser Al-Rumayyan, chairman of Newcastle United. According to iNews, the club's top figure issued a clear and non-negotiable instruction to the board. Alexander Isak is not for sale. This decision dates back to March, following the historic win over Liverpool at Wembley, when Al-Rumayyan internally reinforced that any offers for the Swedish striker should be instantly turned down. The message was direct and left no room for misinterpretation. Build with Isak, not without him. This stance makes it clear that the club not only values its top goalscorer but sees him as a crucial figure in achieving this season's targets, and rightly so. Isak netted an impressive 23 goals in the Premier League last season and became one of the most influential players in the team. Without exaggeration, he's now among the very best strikers in European football, which explains why clubs like Liverpool have made failed attempts to prize him away from St. James Park this summer. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's the time. Stories like this, direct, exclusive and verified, are what our content is all about. Your subscription helps keep this project going and ensures you continue receiving trustworthy updates about everything surrounding Newcastle United. So go ahead, click that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and follow us closely. But it's not just the club board that's convinced Isak is staying. The player himself has made it clear, on multiple occasions, that he intends to remain at Newcastle. During the last international break, in an interview with Swedish media, Isak stated firmly that he's fully committed to the club and that his mind is 100% focused on the Magpies. He said he loves the city, loves the club, and has no plans to leave. I've already spoken about my situation and my security in Newcastle many times. It's well known how much I love the city and the club, he said. Those words carry even more weight when you remember this isn't the first time Isak has been surrounded by transfer speculation. Long before Liverpool's interest, Arsenal had been monitoring him closely, but never made a decisive move. And while the transfer market always brings both opportunities and threats, what we're seeing now is alignment between the player, the board, and the coaching staff around keeping the Swede as a cornerstone of the project. Let's not forget that Isak played a fundamental role in last season's campaign, not just because of the number of goals he scored, but because of the crucial moments in which he delivered. He scored against both Liverpool and Arsenal, not only in the Premier League but during the club's run to win the Carabao Cup. That shows he's not just consistent, he's decisive. And that's a rare and hugely valuable trait in a top-level striker. And if you've been following this channel, you already know, when this kind of information starts making noise behind the scenes, something solid is being built. So don't forget to subscribe and be part of our growing community. With every new update, every behind-the-scenes insight, you'll be the first to know. We live Newcastle with intensity and responsibility. Back to squad building. The signing of Elanga is only the beginning. The board is still determined to seal a deal for Hugo Ekitike, proving that their goal isn't just to maintain what already works, it's to expand and strengthen the attack even further. Of course, the club will have to compete with other European giants, as Ekitike is drawing attention from several top-tier clubs. Still, the Magpies are confident they can win that race, and more importantly, do it without having to sacrifice Isak. Newcastle's strategy is clear. There's no more room for rushed rebuilds or sales that compromise the project. The aim is to evolve, piece by piece, while always protecting the main pillars. That includes players like Isak, Bruno Guimaraes, Trippier, Pope and Botman, figures who have become key both on and off the pitch. Behind the scenes, the club remains quiet, but actions speak louder than words. Isak's retention, the pursuit of Isak and the Elanga signing all show a Newcastle that's ambitious, calculated and laser-focused on its objectives. This is a club that wants to cement itself among Europe's elite, and to do that, it knows it must keep its best while adding game changers to the mix. It's no wonder Yasser Al-Rumayyan took charge of the Isak situation personally. The chairman understands not only the footballing value of the Swedish striker but also what his presence symbolizes. Keeping him sends a powerful message to the market. Newcastle is no longer a selling club. Quite the opposite. It's becoming a final destination for elite players, not a stepping stone. And if you're enjoying this type of content, don't forget to subscribe. Here, we bring you news with context, analysis, and reliability. With every new video, we dive deeper behind the scenes and deliver the kind of insight that truly matters. Your subscription strengthens the project and helps us stay on top of every Newcastle update. Right now, the squad is training hard in Austria, going through a key stage of pre-season preparation. Isak is there, focused, working with intensity and receiving regular praise from the coaching staff. All signs point to him being the standout name in the coming campaign, not just as a goalscorer but as a technical and emotional leader for the team, a true symbol of the new Newcastle. And if it's up to the club, the fans, and the player himself, he'll be wearing black and white for a long time. After all, the message has already been sent, loud and clear. Isak is not for sale, and that, without a doubt, is one of the biggest stories of this transfer window. Stay tuned to the channel in the coming hours. We'll bring you updates on Hugo Ekitike, potential outgoings, and even some new targets the club is monitoring. And of course, it all comes with the credibility of those who follow Newcastle United from the inside. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is the moment. The best Newcastle content. It's right here.